Welcome to another episode of the Think and Reflect podcast show. Today's show is sponsored by Be Here Cleveland. Where is that? Make sure to place your ad on BeHereCleveland.com. On today's show, we'll be talking about the GOAT. I told y'all that boy Tom Brady, number 7. And speaking on the NFL, being a Browns fan, want to give a moment of silence to the late Marty Schottenheimer, the one who almost got us there a couple times, Super Bowl era anyway, because before that we was the monsters of the league. Of course, Trump, they done impeached the boy again. I think they're in like day 5 of the trial, so you know, that's a continuing situation. And this one, I had to go out the box. It's not really out the box, but what's the difference between a baby mama label or being labeled as the mother of my child or children? What's the difference? Yeah. What's the difference? Boy. Yeah, but Tom Brady, getting to the point. That boy Tom Brady, give him a round of applause. He ain't our quarterback, but all I remember is in the commercial, I think it was this last year's Super Bowl, and he handed Baker all of the Super Bowl rings, like, hold these for me. It's all scripted. No, let me get my conspiracy thinking out of here. But yeah, the boy Tom Brady, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, the most touchdown passes with a player. Him and Grunt, I think it's like 13. But the boy Tom Brady, he did it. I ain't know they record. Like, I ain't know if they was like just smashing, but I've been listening, doing a little research, and they kind of say they was a wild card. They was a wild card, so they had to win a couple of times to get there. So by the time they got there, they was in the groove. Because I said it. I say, it's either going to be a shooting match or somebody going to come out and play D. I started the game late. It was 3-0 Kansas City. Tom Brady and them come down, score. They was marching, but they bloopered a couple times. And I'm like, whoever played the defense. And boy, did Tampa Bay come out playing D. They shut Kansas City down on the next drive. But the topic is Tom Brady is the GOAT. Is he the GOAT in just football, or is he the GOAT in sports, period? 7 Super Bowl rings, 6 with the same team, 10 Super Bowl appearances. And he said he coming back for another year. Oh, said take a picture. It's a photo shoot. That boy Tom Brady the GOAT, football-wise. Like, you can't look at him as an athlete. You got to look at him as a football player. And he solidified it by going to a whole nother division, with a new team. He has some pieces because I spoke on that last week about how okay, he got Grunk back. They picked up Antonio Brown. He's a solid football player. He just, a little extra going on, but he came to play ball, and he balled because he had that one touchdown pass, reception rather. Man, he put whatever that route was, he ran it. He ran that route like to the fullest. I say, ooh, that's a route for you. I play football, so I feel it. I understand the passion. It was gonna be my get out the neighborhood. I don't want to call it ghetto, but yeah, the ghetto, because I could get back on, because I never did finish telling you all about me, but we talking about Tom Brady right now, the GOAT. Jordan the GOAT. Man, it's a hard topic because I still think LeBron is the best athlete ever. Not because he's from Northeast Ohio, but because the guy. But Tom Brady, what you all think? You can call in 216-632-3917. Until then, I'm going to speak my mind because I like to think and reflect, and I love to voice my opinion. But the boy Tom Brady. And again, I want to give condolences to the Schottenheimer family. I never knew the Schottenheimer, but I watched him as a kid take us to 3 or 4 AFC championships. I ain't got but I know I seen 2 heartbreaking losses: the fumble and the drive. I was the little one at the time. I was the one on the floor. I'm looking, so I peeped. I seen when Biner fumbled that ball. Cause just imagine if Bernie is a great quarterback. Just because we on the topic of a quarterback, Brady being the greatest. That's just my opinion of him being the greatest. We all entitled to your opinion because you might want to call Herschel Walker the greatest. He don't have do he have any? But anyhow, Herschel Walker, when I was a kid growing up, was one of the baddest things. Like Herschel got the ball, or Bo Jackson, or Randy Moss, you could go position. But when it comes to consistency, and he make it look easy. Like they be talking about his arm strength. He can't throw the ball hard. I heard passes hitting receivers. I say, Tom Brady still got that arm. But you guys out there listening, because I know you out there listening, I hope you downloaded the app so you can get the notifications. Make sure you like, save, Think and Reflect podcast show. You can also tune in on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, and many more. Tune in or call in or Skype. Yeah, we Skyping that Think and Reflect podcast show. However you like to communicate. If you download the app, we could chat. But Tom Brady the greatest, the GOAT. If anybody got anything to say, the phone line is open. 216-632-3917. Yeah, Tom Brady got number 7. The GOAT, greatest of all time. And The boy feeling himself because they had a couple of little videos of him, extra. And I say he feeling himself. He don't even care. Okay, yeah, you seen me drunk, but I just won my 7th Super Bowl ring in a whole nother division. And even though they had talent, cause I didn't know they had McCoy. They got Fournette. Fournette was running hard. Mike Evans, of course. I wasn't familiar with the other receiver, number 14, I think is. I forgot his name, but he sure handed. Yeah, Tom Brady, but they still had the jail, so you can't just say, oh, they had this and they had that. 1 second. Let me answer this. Thanks for calling in to the Think and Reflect podcast show.
I've been trying to, man. I don't know how to get on the podcast though.
Yeah, but what you wanna speak on? You got what you want to voice? You want to say? You think Tom the GOAT or not?
Yeah, it's an issue.
It's an issue.
Yeah, I got an issue.
What's the voice your opinion?
My opinion is that these dudes on the street is trying to do too much when they need to slow down and pay attention to what's going on in front of them. Because if they keep looking back, it's going to put them back in the joint. So they got to calm down, quit trying to kill each other.
Oh, he got something deep. He say, man, throw the football out. We need to get these dudes together.
Yeah, I got some deep stuff. I get on them. I tell them, I've been through it. Your cousin been through it. I ain't gonna lie. They ride through these. How now? If that had been Black Mass Lighter that went up in that Capitol building, everybody in there would have been shot.
Oh, he done went back to the Capitol building. But we want to stay on topic. Voice your opinion about it. What you feel about Tom Brady? Because we can talk to them guys every day, all day, but it's all on them when it's said and done.
I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think he gonna retire this year. I think this is last year.
Oh, you think it's over with? He said he coming back.
I don't think he gonna come back. I think that it's gonna be too much pressure.
Hey, me personally though, I call it a day.
They salary cap ain't high.
Yeah, they messed up on the money.
Lose a lot of people.
Yeah, they messed up on the money. Yeah.
So that mean you lose. They talking about getting OBJ. Y'all ain't getting OBJ. OBJ, his salary is what? $1,200 a year? I mean, $12 million a year.
I think it's like 15 or 7. That's still close. Yeah.
So you talking about what you gonna? I take Mike Evans and White for him.
Yeah, I was like, come on, send. You can send Mike.
Yes, give me Mike Evans and give me White. That's that linebacker and that receiver that replaces the receiver and it puts a linebacker where we need one.
That might be too much value they giving up for one player.
Okay, we'll throw in the second round then. Okay, we'll give y'all the second round. I'll give y'all the second round. For them two,
it sound good.
I'll give y'all the second round.
It sound good. Why would they want to give up proven players for an injury player? He injured. He been getting injured. And then a second round pick.
He a top-notch player, Rick. He a top-notch player.
Yeah.
He gonna come back and he gonna recover off this. Watch.
But he the GOAT, though. He the GOAT, be honest.
No.
Who the GOAT in the NFL anyway?
I don't think you need to go.
Who the GOAT in the NFL?
Who the what?
Who the GOAT in the NFL?
All time in the NFL?
Yeah.
Walter Payton.
Yeah, I was gonna say sweet. And what they call him, the sweetness.
Sweet, yup.
Yeah.
I have to go with Walter Payton or
That's
Barry Sanders.
athlete. You think of athlete. We talking about reaching that pinnacle, the goal, the end game, the bottom line.
Man, you talking about Jerry Rice and them, man.
Man, Tom Brady got more Super Bowls.
Tom Brady, I respect him, but Tom Brady was always baby. He baby. The rest love him. The NFL love him. So he baby. You put him around them niggas that I'm talking about. He can't play with them.
Yeah. But Tom Brady the GOAT.
He ain't the greatest of all. No, he not. No, he not. He in the top 10, but he not the greatest. No, he not.
So who got more Super Bowl victories, let alone trips? That's I'm talking about the Super Bowl. Okay, now if you want to go, okay, yeah, you NFL. I'm Super Bowl era. Yeah, the championship was. I said we was the monsters before the Super Bowl era. Yeah, but the end game is my man Cuzzo say Walter Payton is the GOAT in his eyes. The line is open. 216-632-3917. The line is open. Good looking, cuz. Call back.
Hey, look. Holla at me.
Yep. Yeah, so we got my cousin, he say Walter Payton. I respect Walter was a beast. That's why they got the award, Man of the Year, Walter Payton Award, Sportsman of the Year. But I said that in the beginning about how we was the monsters before the Super Bowl era, Otto Graham. And they had another quarterback. He won a couple of them too, I think. Wow, I'm supposed to be a Browns fan. Frank. Yeah, but in the Super Bowl era, if you basing it off championships, reaching the end game, bottom line, Tom Brady. But we gonna go ahead and move on. Tom Brady. So far, we got Walter Payton. If you download the app, or you could send a DM, Instagram at Ricky D. Calhoun, or Think and Reflect Podcast Show. On Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Leave a message. We can have a topic off of your opinion. You ain't got to call in. You can send a DM, a voicemail, comment. I want to hear what's on your mind. I need you to voice your opinion. But I got a new segment I done kind of added in called Fun Facts. Just to learn some things we don't probably know. So every blue moon, I'm going to throw a fun fact in there. So I've been looking at a few, and this one caught my eye. The longest English word is, guess how? Long. Or many letters anyway. 189,819 letters long. Wow. And then in the caption, they said, we won't spell it out. But you can go read it here. I don't even want to look at it, but you know what? I'm about to look at it. Because I want to know what this word is. How? What word? Who? What? Why would you even need? That had to be a lie. Yeah, because it ain't take me nowhere. So we going to get another fun fact while we on the fun facts. I liked it this one too. Scotland has 421 words for snow. How? They got 421 words to mean snow. Snaw, snails, skiff, a large snowflake. Yeah, they crazy. But them some fun facts. Y'all want to hear one more before I go to the next segment? I'm going to listen one more. The first oranges were orange. The original oranges from Southeast Asia were a tangerine pomelo hybrid. They were actually green. In fact, oranges in warmer regions like Vietnam and Thailand still stay green through maturity. Oh, so in the growth process, they be still green until they mature. So them a few fun facts. But Cuz wanted to get on this topic right here. He must have downloaded the app. Cuz I was talking about Donald Trump. This is the new segment. Okay, so now we on Donald Trump. We talking about Donald Trump. The boy done been impeached twice. But they say something today, his lawyers, they came aggressive. Impeachment trial. Yeah, but Donald Trump, the first president ever. This guy. He should have just, to me, honestly, Donald Trump should have just stayed. Oh, my fault, y'all. But Donald Trump should have stayed just a businessman. He should have just stayed the businessman, Donald Trump. But, some people be wanting to, they want to continue to add to their legacy. So he, as an American, he did the most the American can do. My opinion, though. He done been the president of the country, the CEO of the country. He already was the founder, CEO of business and all that real estate. But he made it to be the CEO of a country. Then, speaking on what my own family said, if it would have been, I'm a conspiracy type of guy. I don't want to say, I just don't want to believe the first thing I hear or see. I want to do my research, kind of look more into things before I just have an opinion. That's the only reason you're able to voice it. Your opinion don't come off of reaction, it come off of response. A response, to me, is more of a thought process to really, you actually understood what you just engaged, and you are replying it back after you done. Okay, so here's the meaning of verbal or written answer. A written or verbal answer to a question in a test. See, they say a reaction to something. An extended jazzy piano solo drew the biggest response from the crowd. Okay, but to me, reacting is not thinking. You just emotional. But yeah, getting back to the topic, Donald Trump being impeached for the second time in 4 years. But, and the information that I got, some of the information, the reason that they were able to even impeach the man is because during the investigation, they had people say they were doing it for the wishes of Donald Trump. Riders were saying during the videos, arrest records, and interviews that they did it for his wishes. But you have some Republicans, they like, hey, man, What's the reason to even impeach the man if the voters done already did it, removed him by voting him out? I don't get it. I guess the impeachment will prevent him from ever being the president again because you know he still have an opportunity to be the president. So, because you get the 2 terms. That was always silly to me. The whole fact of the matter. Like, I feel like if the country feel like a president is doing good, he should be able to get reelected until somebody else get elected. Or he just don't want to be the president no more. That every 4 year things, that's it's what they call it to me, they call it what's the word? Control madness, control. It's gonna come to me to mind, but it's like a control chaos. I think I said it right, but anyhow, it's just chaotic. Every 4 years, people, you know what I'm saying? That's man. How can the country be stable? Like we might have reached a pinnacle or a stage because of the format, but at the same time, the integrity got lost. Even though it was a mastermind type of agenda, because this is a lot to it when you really study law and just life. Some people just live. Ain't nothing wrong with that because it's less stress. Because when you woke, when you kind of a little woke and you research and you kind of understand things differently, you seem weird a little bit. So you kind of keep things to yourself, but you express them when you feel like the time is right. But yeah, you know, we stay in a country where it's controlled chaos. It's basically it's controlled chaos. But that's just my opinion. Call in 216-632-3917 to voice yours. Yeah, Donald Trump has been impeached twice already. And for just one term. But like I say, if you remember Donald Trump as a businessman, he one of the first ones in the modern era that people recognize. People had songs, the rap music, all music, and they looked up to Donald Trump at one time. I guess the guy did what he had to do because he always said, if y'all ever seen it's a video out there or a quote. I don't know if it's the actual video. I don't think I ever seen the video, but it's a quote where he say if he ever ran for president, he will run as a Republican because something about the Republican people are easier to kind of, I don't know, but if you understand, once upon a time, a Republican was what my cousin was saying, the Black Lives Matter. I don't like to consider myself black no more. At one point, that's all I knew. But as you get older, and by me being a person that likes to learn, you know I done got off topic. Donald Trump, ain't nobody called in, but somebody we could get back on it. But I'm gonna use this time, you know, to talk about because y'all still don't know me unless you know me. You know, I was an athlete. What they call it straddling the fence. I think I said y'all that. I think that's how I lived most of my early life. I always wanted, and I didn't did a lot, but I had picked up certain, bad. We all can pick up bad habits if we're not taught or led in the right direction. Sometimes we pick up bad habits, and it could be from people you love, because they was only taught certain things and from what they learn, and then we grow. We just grow as an individual. Like that's character. Like I put up a post today where the one guy, you know, like they call it Black History Month. I try to keep everybody satisfied. Yeah, but the quote was, "Your self-image is so powerful it unwittingly becomes your destiny." Then I put up another one. What's that today? Oh yeah, from the prophet himself. Money. I think whoever made this didn't spell it right, but it say money does not make the man, and clothes do not make the man. It is character. And listen to this. And free national standard. Y'all ain't hear that from me. To make the man. Yeah, but Trump, goofy, but I think the guy, he kind of older now, so he just probably having fun. He did most what the average person will not probably ever see. Even close to it. Yeah, Donald Trump has been impeached. Let me see what they've been doing today. Excuse me for a second, y'all. I want to get some good info for y'all, so I'm going to go on and don't laugh at me. Yeah, but his lawyers, I'm going to just say his lawyers ain't playing. Let me see. Trump's lawyers tried to make, they only tried, huh? So his one lawyer say he tried to make the point that Trump said, used the phrase peaceful and patriotic. y'all gotta hang in there with me, man. That was a good one. Peaceful and patriotic. Yeah, but Trump, he need to get it together, man. Like I say though, he probably just like, man, you know what? I done did what I need to do in life. My family could take care of their family off of what I did in life. Stuff like that. So when you can air that out, that's what I'm working towards. I didn't bloopered up, but I'm still here for a reason. I got people that I'm responsible for, like that come after me. So yeah, cause speaking on who I am, and even though I done winged off a little bit and making it personal, but yeah, I if you did your research on me, you'd be like, and then you look at what I be on, you really what I'm on now is really who I always been. But it was like, okay, I see this, I like that, I want to do this, so I'm gonna try to do it like that. But every time I got into a flow, it would be like, come here. You get what I'm saying? It's like you need to go take a vacation for a minute, get your mind right, make you. So, to be honest, my hardships was like my education. It almost helped me. Well, it really did. It helped me become who I am today, the way I think. And I got some ways to go, but I'm down for the cause. I'm ready to fight for my stability, if we want to call it. It's my create a solid infrastructure. Sometimes I wink off, but y'all need to know me. So maybe y'all know me more. Y'all tune in more. But y'all need to call in 216-632-3917, or you can comment on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you download the app, if you're on speaker, follow Think and Reflect Podcast Show. Download the app. We can chat. I'm gonna start. I told y'all this previously though, but I'm a independent artist, local artist, independent. I don't want you under no contract because y'all know how the major labels been the last few years. Send your music, poetry, um, art. I put it on the page. Get you some, just you know, once a week. Yeah, but you know, Trump. That's just something they just had to throw out there. But if you are in Ohio, they did no more curfew. Just to throw that out there. Just to throw that out there. There's no more curfew, so that's a change in life a little bit. A little more things, even though people were still moving, but the businesses now they can kind of prosper a little bit more because they ain't got to stop doing things at a certain time. So let's go. They probably got new menus and everything. Cuz mad about them riders. He wanted to talk. He was ready. He was trying to jump my set. I say, man, what about the GOAT? He say, no, I want to pay it. Yeah, that's the examples I was making. I use Herschel Walker and Bo Jackson. Walter should have came up. Rest in peace, Walter. Again, rest in peace, Marty Schottenheimer, the one coach that almost got us to the Super Bowl, even though we got championships. The Super Bowl. Yeah, but we getting close to the topic that, man, if y'all want to, call in. Cause I know a lot of y'all probably got something to say about this. Cause it's so many different reasons and incidents and stuff that people have been through. Me personally, because I gotta be him. Man, it's one of the toughest situations, you know, that, but it made me stronger. It made me better. So, because certain things, I just got to mature, you know, grow up sometimes. Some people have you like, well, yeah, but today's show again was being sponsored by Be Here Cleveland, where it's at. Make sure to be show ad on BeHereCleveland.com. Post to Cleveland if you're not from Cleveland. If you want Cleveland to know about you and your product or service or your place of business when they traveling out of town, reach out. Yeah, but getting to this. Oh no, we're gonna do some more fun facts before we get there, cause they got a few of them. Fun facts. Oh, that was a little. They said, no, I'm gonna let y'all hear this one. Avocados were named after reproductive organs. Is you still ready? That's why they healthy, huh? only have two body parts that never stop growing. Man, human noses and ears keep getting bigger even when the rest of the body's growth has become to a halt. That's why older people ears be. Oh man, no one. Oh, that was a good one right there. I never knew that. No wonder. You ever noticed that though? I'm getting older. I'm gonna start looking at my ear and my nose. It'll mess me up. Oh, this one for all you tongue in the mouth kisses. Ugh. Excuse me. The French don't even call French kissing French kissing. They call it. Oh, they must don't want to be labeled to that. So they in 2014 they started calling it galucha, gal, ucher, something. Yeah, but they don't call it. I thought I had something for y'all, but the growing nose thing, boy. Oh my God. I wonder how many people know this, but in 1966, Mercedes invented a a car controlled by a joystick. To the Mercedes F20 showcase car control, speed, and direction, and replacing both. It ain't even have no steering wheel. Ooh, this is something everybody needs to know about Twitter. The U.S. government saved every public tweet from 2006 to 2017. Wow. Wow. That's on y'all. Y'all can still tweet me at Think and Reflect. That's TNRP Show. At TNRP Show on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Make sure y'all leave a comment. But now we about to get on to this last segment talking about these females. Are you a female or are you a lady or a woman? Or are you a BM or are you the mother of my child? Hey, coming from me, BM, I always been like, man, why? And then when a woman even like acknowledge being called that, that's scary right there. Because the mother of your child, that's just okay. Y'all just ain't work out, but y'all still can get along. Y'all still have mutual agreements. It's not I need this, I want that, you gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. You get what I'm saying? A BM gonna trip on you just because. Just because disturbing the peace that you got. I'm experienced with this, so I know. So I can voice my opinion on this one. I should have just cuz I was feeling that. I'm gonna tell cuz to call in whenever he feel like it. But he gonna have to stay on topic. He trying to be okay. I'm gonna talk to him when I get off of this microphone. I want to ask him something. Yeah, but the baby mama, mother of the child thing. See, I really want some good topics, but it's hard to get on the topics. So, y'all can send me some suggestions. And then we could just talk. Because I think I'm going to wrap this show up. Because it's being sponsored. But, like I say, you all can follow us on Twitter, IG, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube. And remember, again, today's show was sponsored by Be Here Cleveland. Where is that? Place your ad to Cleveland for the people that be here in Cleveland. And when you get a chance, make sure you go shop Bavaria's Clothing Collection. A consistent show of dash and spirit, bravery. But I catch you guys next week. See if y'all ready to voice y'all opinion. Make sure to tune in Fridays at 10. Try to include some new segments for y'all. Y'all give us some suggestions. Y'all have a good Valentine's Day weekend. Make sure you let your loved one know you love them. It was fun. But you can always leave a comment, send a message, on today's show. Let me know how you feel, what's your opinion, voice it. It's the Think and Reflect podcast.